My name is Amina. I am 29 years old. I live in Nairobi, Kenya. I work in a small bakery. I bake bread, cakes, and cookies. Every morning, I wake up at a.m. I walk to work because I do not have a car. The walk takes 20 minutes. The streets are quiet and peaceful in the morning. I enjoy this quiet time. I work from a.m. to p.m. After work, I go home and rest. I live with my younger brother, Jamal. Jamal is 17 years old. Our parents passed away 5 years ago. Since then, I take care of Jamal. Life is not easy, but I do my best. Jamal goes to school. He wants to be a teacher. I want him to finish school and have a good life. Every day, I cook for him, wash his clothes, and help with his homework. He is smart and kind. I am proud of him. One Sunday, something different happened. A woman walked into our bakery. She was older, maybe 60 years old. She had gray hair and wore a yellow dress. She looked around and smiled. "Hello," she said. "My name is Miss Grace. I just moved to this street." She asked if we had any soft bread. I gave her our best loaf. She smiled and said, "This reminds me of my mother's bread." From that day, Miss Grace came often. She always bought the same soft bread. Sometimes she brought flowers for me. Sometimes she brought books for Jamal. She started to feel like family. One day, Miss Grace stayed longer. She sat at the table and asked, "Amina, do you ever think about studying more?" I smiled but said, "No, I stopped school after my parents died. I had to work." She looked into my eyes and said, "You are still young. You can work and study." Her words stayed in my mind. That night, I thought a lot. Could I really go back to school? Could I study while working and taking care of Jamal? The next week, I searched online. I found a school that had evening classes. I could work in the morning and study at night. I was scared, but I applied. 3 weeks later, I got an email. "Congratulations, you have been accepted." I was shocked. I ran to tell Jamal. He hugged me and said, "You always help me study. Now I will help you too." I cried that night, but they were happy tears. Now, I go to work in the morning. I bake bread and serve customers. In the evening, I take the bus to school. I study accounting. I want to open my own bakery one day. It is not easy. Sometimes I am tired. Sometimes I want to give up. But I remember Miss Grace's words. "You are still young. You can work and study." Now, every Saturday, Jamal helps me bake, and every Sunday, I study with him. We laugh, learn, and grow together. Miss Grace still comes every week. She brings bread home and asks about my classes. She says, "Amina, you inspire me." I smile and say, "I just want a better life for Jamal and for me." Let's learn some words from Amina's story. Bakery, a place where bread and cakes are made. Peaceful, quiet, and calm. Inspire, to make someone feel strong or motivated. Accepted, chosen, or allowed to join. Accounting, a type of study or job where you work with money and numbers. If you liked this story, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We post new English stories every day to help you learn and speak better English. Join us again tomorrow on Learn English Through Stories with Jen.